Hello, welcome back to another video. We're gonna finally hit the car boots. It's been like 3 weeks, maybe even a month since I've been to a car boot. But the weather is looking a lot better. It's Saturday right now, so hopefully tomorrow morning we're gonna hit a couple of car boots. Looking forward to that. But first, I'm just gonna show you some things that I bought. And there's a Facebook Marketplace pickup here, which we're gonna go through together. How exciting. And then there's just a few things here that I picked up in the charity shops this morning. We've got some Schleich horses, which are worth looking out for. Very popular, and some of these can be worth a bit of money. And yeah, these were like £1 each. These two are probably the best, maybe £10 each for these. And what else we got? We got some first edition Harry Potter books. These were just £1 each. Well, we got the Half-Blood Prince and the Order of the Phoenix. We've got this, which I'm pretty sure I have manifested into existence. I was on my way to the charity shop and I just started to think randomly, I have not found HM Armed Forces in a long time. And then the first thing I found was this HM Armed Forces quad bike. That's the way you find things, by the way. You have to manifest them into existence. And we found some PS4 games. These were £1 each, so I didn't even look them up. I just thought, you know what, it's a PS4 game. It's probably worth a bit. At least it's worth more than £1, but this one only worth about £6-7, something like that. But then this one's sealed, so I thought, yo, I've got to buy that. But again, it's only probably worth maximum maybe £10 with free postage, so not loads of money there, but it's cool to find any sort of sealed games. And yeah, let's go through this. Basically, this was advertised as 80s figure bundle with Star Wars, My Little Pony, Power Rangers, a bit of everything. I know that it's not all 80s, just from looking at the pictures I could tell like this, but we're going to go through it, see if there's anything fancy in here. I paid £35 for this box here. First up, we've got this Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic and Knuckles 3DS compatible. Oh, it's a stylus pack for the Nintendo 3DS. We've got this Power Ranger. I've just seen that this is obviously slightly damaged, slightly open there, but I don't think it's been fully opened. It's still sort of sealed. What year is this from? It's got to be 2000s. This, I think it has been resealed by the looks of it. 2013. We've got a lightsaber, 90s, I guess. 99. I was intrigued by this, and it is just a box by the look of it, but there might be the figure somewhere in there. Who's this guy? No idea. Captain Scarlet. He's got to be old, surely. Surely. How old are you, Captain? Dunno. I did look this one up, but I can't even remember what it was called. But he's got the weapon and all of his accessories, it seems. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Blah, blah, blah. He's quite a cool little Star Wars figure. I've got a cape here, and then he turns into Darth Vader. Don't know about this guy. He looks cool, though. One of the main reasons for picking bundles like this up is because partly it's just fun going through a box of stuff you don't know, but also it just teaches you about a lot of different things. Like, I'm going to find out what the hell that is, so if I find him in the future and he's worth some money, I might be able to spot him. Same with that. I don't think that's worth any money, but same with that. He looks like he's got paint splatters on him. Chewy. I feel like I recognize this thing. What are you from? The Simpsons settee. 1990. Nothing standing out too much so far. The Hulk Hogan figure here, he's cool. He looks old. He's got to be 80s. 91, close. So far, from the 80s figure bundle, there's not been a single 80s figure, unless Captain Scarlet is from the 80s. More little wrestling figures. He's a weird looking guy, isn't he? We will do some research and come back and go through these again if there's anything that stands out. He's Jack specific. Some of these like random things like that could actually be worth more than what you think, because it's the rarity. It's all about the rarity. This guy. Who's this guy? I don't know anything, it seems, right? I know this guy. Is he Robin? He's got to be a Robin figure, right? This guy is from Ghostbusters. He's 1989. There we go. We got an 80s. Finally. Star Wars? Maybe older as well. We see on here 83. There we go. We got an 80s, I believe, Star Wars figure as well. What else? Look at this guy. He looks cool. Oh, face paint like that. He looks familiar. Is he from the A-Team? 1983. I think he's 18. So we have got some more 80s in there. This guy looks 80s as hell as well. He's Ghostbusters, right? These can be quite collectible, to be fair. We got this guy. We know what he's from. He's from Toy Story. We got a random little Spider-Man. Not particularly old, I don't think. Oh, 98, to be fair. Old Spidey. More Star Wars, I believe. What is he? 83, yeah. Oh, that's the RoboCop figure. Is it just that? He's got one arm. Oh, we got a little Yoda. God knows. Who's this guy? Who is he? There's at least just some interesting stuff. Oh, these Marvel. What is that? What on earth is that? A little Matchbox car. A little wrestler dude. And some random bits that are just all not worth anything, really. Little Star Wars lightsaber. So yeah, I'm gonna look some of this stuff up and I'll report back. All right, this is what I've deduced is actually worth some money. This pile here, not really worth anything. These at least worth £5 and over, some maybe a little bit less. So yeah, overall, that bundle was just not great. I'll probably make my money back in a little bit, but not the best bundle. But realistically, I didn't look to make loads of money out of that. I looked at it and I thought, I enjoy going through stuff, finding out about new stuff. So now if I see those, you know, some of those things, if I see them out there in the wild, I can immediately go, I've seen that before. Maybe I can recognize it. Maybe I can, basically all I ever want to do is not have to look at my phone. So if I'm at the car boot, I don't want to have to be like Google lensing everything. So I know what it is. I want to be able to go, I know what that is. I'm going to buy that. Or I'm not going to buy that. You know what I mean? Anyway, enough of that. Let's go to a car boot and see if we can put that into action. All right. See you there. It's a beautiful morning. We made it to a car boot finally. And yeah, it looks busy. So let's go see what we can find. We're gonna go to a couple as well. So hopefully we've got enough time. And maybe even 3 if we've got extra time. So we'll see how that goes. Let's go.
Got to make time. Alright, let me go and get in. Yeah, no worries. Alright. I don't want to make good price that though, tenner. Yeah, it is. Cheese in the top. Cheese. Well, breadcrumbs.
Oh, we're done with the first car boot. We found a bunch of stuff. Not anything actually spectacular, but just a lot of stuff. So it's not been too bad. Not been too bad, but we're going to move on to the next one. The dilemma I have is there's one real close, about 5-10 minute drive, but that one started at 6, so it's 8 o'clock now. But there's another one on the other side of town, which I've never been to before because it's not on that often. And that starts at 8, it's 5 to 8. So yeah, we're going to go to that one, I think. I think that makes more sense. Let's go.
I say no. So what about this
Okay, we are back and we have bought a lot of stuff. This is everything that I picked up at the 2 car boots that I've been to, plus these over here. And bear with me, I'm going to try and go through them really quick in no particular order. We got some Among Us figures over here, and these were, I paid £8 for this big bundle. So there's a big one there, there's this little ship, there's loads of mini figures in there and some of these bigger figures, and I've seen some like a similar bundle sell for about £30, so not too bad on them. I didn't want to pay £8 really, but it looks like it's not going to be too bad of a deal. And we got these little minions. I think I paid £1 each for these. They're little lights, so they should be just cool to bundle together. And we've got some more minions figures over here. These were also £1 each. Struggling to find much information on these, but look how cool these are. You can join them together and they do like a little dance. You can put them all together like that. Anyway, yeah, not sure about those, but we'll bundle probably all those together. Got this Spyfall game. That should be about £12. I paid, can't remember, probably £1 for that. Got a little My Little Pony from 2002. Found a few of these recently. What I should have done is probably bundled them all together, but I've been trying to sell them individually and it's not working so far. Didn't know who these were. They are G.I. Joe figures from around 2008, I think, so nothing too special there, but these were like less than £1, so not too bad. Just to find out, probably bundle them together, maybe get a tenner for them. We've got Bart Simpson vintage soap dispenser or something. I don't know what he actually is. Doesn't actually do anything, I don't think, but he is from 1991 and he's probably just going to go in the collection. We've got these Harry Potter figures. They're like little stampers. I've sold these before, and then there's also some like pencil toppers, but having a second look at these, they are a bit dirty, but to be honest, I got these really cheap. I got all of those plus some random little bits that I found in there also for £2, so quite a lot of little figures. I bundle all that together. Carrying on with the theme Harry Potter, found this Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone CD read by Stephen Fry. So it's the whole film in 7 CDs, and that was just £2. Probably sell for £10, so nothing too special, but it's worth looking out for things like that because obviously that's quite an old film now. And then we got the Power Rangers. I should learn what this is. Ninja Blade Deluxe, whatever. If you've been watching the channel, you know I've sold a lot of these recently. In a big Power Rangers bundle, I've sold one for up to £20. So really good. It's got the little yellow Ranger thing in there as well. Not tested it, but it should just need some new batteries. If it's not actually working right now. We got some Fallout stuff. This is a Dorbs Funko figure vinyl collectible. New in the box, pretty good condition on the box as well. Looks like it has been opened, but it's in the box. That's what matters to a collector. So yeah, that should be about £10. And we got this guy who's actually from not Metal Gear Solid. What's the other one? Gears of War. And he's not worth much, probably about £5 for him. And this one, however, this is a Fallout one, the XO1 Power Armor figure, and he's a rare one. So someone sold this for £15. I paid for those 3 and this shit over here, I think £6 or £5. I can't remember. But let's carry on with the theme of Fallout, because we found this Vault-Tec bobblehead. And this was quite surprising actually as well. I kind of just bought this because I'd like to keep it. It's a little cool figure to have in the collection. But this is a Loot Crate exclusive, I think. And someone sold this for £20. Just this little bobblehead figure. So that's pretty cool. And moving on, we just got a little turtle car. That's for the collection. Little Sonic figure, probably for the collection as well. Bought a lot of things to collect today. A little Dobby figure as well. That's pretty cool. Not sure if this is worth much, but he's quite a detailed figure. I checked and he's not like a NECA or anything like that, I don't think. So nothing too special, but should be pretty good. We'll put him with all the Harry Potter stuff. We got some Ninja Turtle clothing. We got this mask and this turtle shell. Bundle them together, maybe sell for £10. They were just 50p for both of them, so really good price. We got a big bundle of PJ masks, and these were off 2 people. So all the figures were off one guy for just £3. And then we got a few of the cars separate, I think. So paid like £4 or something just for all of those. So that'll be a nice bundle. Even that just on its own, I could sell for more, but I'm probably going to bundle it all together with all the other stuff that I've got. I keep saying that, but I will do it one day. Got some random figures down here. Listed this recently from the Power Rangers bundle. It's Saban's. I want to remember. VR Warrior. That's who he is. He's a VR Warrior. And this is Power Rangers. This one, vintage figure as well. Just look this up, can't remember what he's called, but he's from 2006. Someone's got this listed for 10. Probably not get that for it, but it's cool just to find these like little vintage figures out there in the wild. And this is a little Batman figure. He is from 1994. And then we've got Warriors. What's this guy called? Can't remember. Warriors of Chi or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, he's quite a cool little figure. Probably only worth about £6, £6 to £8, I would say. Sold a similar figure before. And then we got one of the best finds of the day, I think. This is Min Arms figure from Super Smash Bros. And it's an amiibo. And that was just £1. It's worth about 10 to 15. But I just think it's really cool. It just looks like a really cool figure. Load of colours on it. Just look cool to display that. Even if you're not using it with the amiibo thing, whatever that is. I don't really know. And this is a Transformer. Sold this before recently, I think, for about £6. Optimus Prime Transform. It's like a 2-step changer. Oh my god, what am I doing? 2-step changer, changes into a little dinosaur. Anyway, that was like, I don't even know. That was in that massive bundle actually for like £2. So paid really not very much money for that. Some Pokemon figures over here. Can't remember what this dude's called. They were pretty cheap. I think he was like less than £1. So just pretty cool to find. He looks like he's meant to have a guitar or something like. A Fennekin. I know this one. This is Fennekin. It's McDonald's one, but I think I've already got it. If I've not, I'll add that to the collection. We've got Ash Ketchum over here as well. He's looking a little scruffy, but he can be cleaned up. It's just dirt, so it's nothing too bad. Just get a wet wipe on him. Again, probably not worth loads of money, but I might just keep him, add him to my little collection of Pokemon figures. And then we've got the one and only Charizard figure, and again, he's a little scruffy, but it's all just that sort of grime that comes off quite easy, and he'll get cleaned up quite nicely. But yeah, if I sold him, he's probably worth quite a bit of money. All these Charizards worth looking out for. He's not a McDonald's one. I don't think he's too big. I think so. Pretty cool little figure. We've got a shirt over here that was in that bundle that I mentioned. It's a Dickies shirt. Just quite a nice shirt. Guy said he didn't actually want to sell it, but his mum had thrown it in there, so I took it home with me. That was the only piece of clothing that I bought. Then we got some vintage Pokemon posters. And I'm sure we used to have this on the wall in my old house when I was about 6-7 years old, when Pokemon first came out. I'm sure we had this poster on the wall, and there's the other one with the original 151. So I saw that and I just had to buy it. She wanted a pound each for them, but I just paid £2 for all three. So I think that's an absolute bargain. What I might do is get some frames for them and stick them up, because that's just a bit of nostalgia. And I always say things like that and never end up doing it, but I've got to do it with these. I will do it. Some games. We've got some games. Lego Star Wars on the Game Boy Advance. This was just £1, only worth about 6, but good little find. And then we've got Rocksmith on the PS3. I bought this on the PS4 before and sold it for quite a bit. Sold it for like 20 quid. But this one doesn't seem to be worth much on the PS3. Obviously, just not many people are using the PS3 anymore. But it's still worth about £5. Paid £1 for that. In fact, I paid £1 each for all of these games, I think. Maybe a little bit less on some of them. And a lot of them are not worth very much, I will tell you that. But can bundle these together. Maybe get a fiver for them. This is probably the best one. Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers on the Xbox. It's in pretty good condition as well. And it has got the manual in there. So that's going to be about a £10 game, I think, on Xbox. But on the PS2 Platinum, it's only about 4 quid. Thought this would be worth a bit more as well. This is only about 3-4 quid. Fable on the Xbox. Matrix Path of Neo, again, thought this would be worth a bit more, but it's not. I never look games up. I just want to go by my instinct. Got these Hitman games. They're not worth much either, about 2-3 quid each on them. So realistically, not making a lot of money on those games, but I don't mind. I'd rather do it that way, and I can add some of these to my collection. Did play the original Fable game, so it would be cool just to have that. Like, the artwork's really cool. Original Xbox. I don't have many original Xbox games, so that can add to the collection. Maybe some of the Hitman games. I played all of them as well. I love the Hitman games, so they can probably add to the collection if I've not got them already. And the Matrix, actually, that was a really good game. Lord of the Rings, I think I've got already. But yeah, it's cool to add things to the collection. And we've got one last thing, which I spent the most money on, and it is these Funko Minis. And they seem to all be Fallout or Elder Scrolls. And I thought there was a bit more of a mix. I thought, like, these ones here, I thought that was Assassin's Creed, but that's Elder Scrolls as well, apparently. So, I mean, I guess from Skyrim, because they're quite new. Is that blood on my hands? I don't think so. I don't know what that is. But, yeah, loads and loads. I think there's about 32 of these all in here. And I paid £20 altogether. He wanted 25, so I did get him down. It's hard to pay that much for things because you get things so cheap when you're a reseller. But realistically, some of these are worth like £5 to £10. So if I can get anything like that for all of them, what's even just 30 times 5? It's £150. So from £20 to 150, that'd be crazy. Obviously, that'd take a long time, and it might not be possible. Some of them might only be worth like a couple of quid. But once you've made a decent amount of money, you can just sort of take these to the car boot, sell them individually. Might even keep some of them because these Fallout ones are pretty cool. I don't know. I need to stop collecting different things. But yeah, I think that is everything. I think I've gone for everything there. So let me know how you think I did. I think there's some really good stuff here. And mainly I just bought lots of stuff and I just had a lot of fun. So that's what's worth it to me more than anything. I spent £80 altogether, which is a lot of money to spend on a Sunday morning, but obviously that money's going to come back in with a lot of these items, so don't worry about it. Alright, if you like the video, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good day. Goodbye.